Now you would think this is one of those big Houston, Texas homes on a massive lot that's gonna cost you $600, $800, or even $1 million. It's not. Today will be one of the most shocking reveals because we are in the newest master plan community in Houston, Texas. And it has one unique feature to it that is an absolute first for any master plan community in the state of Texas. We will talk about that, but today we are out here because, well, the sales reps just opened up these model homes 2 days ago. And guess who they called? The original Living in Houston, Texas team. Get out here, JoJo, get out here, Jackson, and film us. So we're gonna take you into not only that 2-story house over there, but also this 1-story home and the most shocking one that I saw today right here by David Weekley Homes. These are going to be very much so in that introductory level, and I mean price points, people. Plus, we're gonna talk about this community. It butts up and joins the same school district as Bridgeland, the new section that is just over here to the east of us. And we will be talking about not only what's to come here in the future, but since it is brand new, the most availability that you will find in Houston, Texas. I'm talking lake lots, oversized cul-de-sac lots, and gorgeous, stunning 2024 edition 2-story homes for some of the cheapest prices you'll find. So what we gotta do, find my main man JoJo and get into house number 1 here.
All right, here we are at a single level home, different builder, and come in here, this is gonna be Coventry Homes, Jackson, and as you can see, before we walk into the house and point anything else out, look, they have sales events, they have interest rate specials, availability now. So there's a lot of benefits to being out here and to getting out here at groundbreaking level.
Yeah, and so we're gonna start with this one. We got another single level that's painted black over there. It's cool. And then, like we mentioned earlier, the big 2-story. But these are all 40-foot lots, but there's a reason you wanna show this single level one, Joe. I mean, you get people reaching out who want this.
And I'm gonna tell you something very interesting about this one when we walk in, of what we had from a lot of people reaching out, and actually people were helping purchase these homes. And so before we do, let's come on in and take a look around, Jackson. All right, Jackson, come on in. And as you see, this foyer has a little bit of design to it. You don't know which way to go, right?
Right. Now, Joe, that's not much of a barn door right there.
So because,
that's a leaning door.
That's right. And because this is so groundbreaking, all these guys literally moved in days ago. And so right now, they even have scheduled for them to come and hang this barn door style over here. But we wanted to get you access to this, so that way you can have options if this is the place you're looking to choose.
And who did they all call? The original Living in Houston, Texas group. So they called and said, get your butt out here and show all these homes. So exclusive access today to you guys. So make sure that you guys do subscribe to our Saturday morning show, 8 a.m. Central Time every Saturday. We release our show. Subscribe to never miss that. Now, let's get back to the tour. Right away when you come in to the left.
So let's go this way. Yeah, let's just start here so we don't bypass it again. You have your little drop station. This right here is gonna be your utility room. Up front, see outside. You have it right here, a little bit of space to hang, you know.
And a hanging rack.
A hanging rack.
Again, this is gonna be single level, your 40-foot lots. This isn't the massive mansions, but you're gonna see a lot of, high-end finishes and stuff.
And we've had a lot of people just say, look, we just need a single level home. We want something modern. We want to be a little bit further out. We don't want to be in the hustle and bustle. This gets you exactly all those things in this type of housing community.
So again, this, you're seeing this as a sales office. This would be your garage, so you'd be coming in this way. And then right away.
And don't forget the detail in the ceiling, Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You do have
all
niches
the way back.
in
Let's
here
go
as you come
all
in through the foyer.
The way back.
Okay, as you can see, Jackson, these are going to be your oversized barn doors that lead into the study area right here. And this is really nice space. I like what they did with it. Look how they accented the back wall just to kind of give you some idea what that would look like in here.
Man, green is that color, JoJo.
Green is the color.
So this is really cool. Now, this is all a single level home, pretty good sized, but you can get your own office in here. Or does this come a bedroom typically?
They do have an option to put this as a bedroom.
Right, and so this would be a 4th bedroom, which is actually what they make, and then they converted this one into an office. So if you need 4 bedrooms. And that's what a lot
of people reach out, and that's why you gotta let us know.
Now we're gonna talk about some of this stuff here in a little bit.
Again,
we're gonna break it down.
A lot of availability, but come this way.
And you're gonna need to know what that is, because there's never been anything like it in Texas. This is the first
in
time.
the entire state of Texas.
So we'll go over that at the end.
So here's what I was telling you about. What's very nice and surprising, Jackson, is we had so many people reach out that want a single level home, don't need a massive ton of square footage, but they're always asking for, say, they'll reach out and they'll say, we need a 2.5 bath. And every time they tell me that, I'm like, okay, well, you're gonna have to get a 2-story home more than likely. The half bath here.
Well, real quick, let's go over this way.
All right, so Again, you're traditionally have a bedroom to the left and to the right, and in between is you're gonna have your full bath that's shared.
All right, it's a pretty decent sized room.
And not only that, it is a walk-in closet, Jackson.
Where'd you go, Joe?
Come in here, baby.
Oh yeah, that is good size.
Yeah, very nice for a bedroom.
Again, we want to stress this is not your, 4,000 square foot homes on acreage. This is very entry level in a top new master plan community, and they don't even have the bigger lots available. So this is what you see and what you get.
Take a look
right
at that
away.
before we walk into the other bedroom.
So you do get 2 bedrooms over here and a full bathroom, and then again across the way is the half bath.
And you get your nice little linen.
Yep.
As you can see.
Towels.
Linen.
Towels. All in the Lego room.
And you just have your standard closet here.
Perfect. So it's a double door closet there.
Double door closet.
So you get 2 bedrooms here, and then you're going to have your main area next. So coming into a kitchen, they did
Look at
vault
this
the
nice,
ceilings a little
amazing
bit.
kitchen.
Yep.
They have drop-down pendant lighting here. Nice placement on the cabinets. Real nice, oversized island piece with the sink and the island.
Yeah, and I like how they did that jog there. Now you can actually freely walk through here, even with a chair.
Yeah, even with the chair. And I love the way they even made space right here at the corner piece and then curved it around. One interesting thing about this kitchen is that you get a nice oversized pantry, and it doesn't seem that way, right? Until you really take a look. Voila.
Holy moly.
Ooh la la.
Hey, check this out, JoJo. You put your fajita
Oh,
seasoning,
look,
your
this
burger
is
seasoning.
This is the seasoning mixes right here that you don't share with anybody.
The burger seasoning. What do you put on them burgers, JoJo?
Burger seasoning, the brisket seasoning, you name it.
Funny or not, that is a really large-sized pantry for, what we typically see in these homes.
It's shocking how big it is, huh?
Yeah.
It just looks like you're just gonna have just a row of shelves.
Yep, and so they actually tucked it behind the half bath there. That's what they were saying, is they were
I would
able to
put
do
this
that.
as the little coffee station right here, huh, Jackson?
Yep, got to have that extra counter space.
Yeah, right here,
man.
coffee cups here, coffee right there.
I know we've talked about it before, JoJo, but like in this kitchen, you see the stove, microwave, fridge. Is that something that's going to come with them, or?
Always in a house, just so you know, and this is the way it works here. I'm not sure what state you're from, but anything that's attached comes with the house. And your typical is going to be your dishwasher, your stove, your microwaves, your sink. However, the refrigerator is always optional, but you'll see those walking into model homes.
Yep.
So that's a question you have to ask. They do have it, but we always recommend you to order your own, because a lot of times they're very selective on what they do have.
Now you do have a little, some floating shelves there. It's a
You have some nice
little
floating
nook.
shelves here, just a little bit more design to the house. They have nice placement on the windows. You don't have sliders here, but they did have amazing windows that overlook to the backyard and covered patio.
Yep, yeah, so you have the chairs right here at the island where kids can sit, but you do have enough space for the dining room table right here, and then it feeds right into the living room.
Yep, feeds right into the living room, and then if we come to the very back, it's gonna be the primary bedroom. And take a look at this. Does this not feel comfortable in here to say this is an owner's retreat?
It does. Look how wide it is. So they kind of went all out on the owner's retreat with how big it is. Again, on a single level home, entry level prices.
And you still get these curved. I want to say it's kind of a bay window-ish type style because the way it curves around this way, but it's really unique to see these windows like this. You don't see this every day, especially in this square footage and single level home.
Man, they got the built-in speakers here right now, JoJo. I don't think they're hearing it, but we're thumping a little bit.
That's right. We're
got
thumping
the music.
We're thumping and bumping.
All right, look at this though. This is a really good
this is very
size.
nice.
You don't need all that space. At the end, we're going to show 2 stories on 40, and it's just massive space.
So a lot of times you'll see that they separate the vanity sinks. You're making use of the retreat in here. However, it's still nice, and I'm going to tell you one of the biggest pluses about this is like they didn't sacrifice on this shower. Look how big and sprawling it is, Jackson. I mean, they even have 3 little windows.
Yep, and they
tile all
vaulted
the
these
way.
ceilings, so it's a good height all the way throughout the
And
primary.
you still get an amazing walk-in closet.
Yep. So sometimes when you come into these very entry level, they'll go more with like the 8-foot roof, and it really kind of shrinks things down. But they've elevated it both in there and out here at least a little bit from the roof line to just give you more size, more height. It's really nice. And then you got yourself a walk-in closet over here.
And anytime you
Top
see
rack.
top rack.
It's good sized.
As you see here, again, here's some of your brick selections, which is nice that you can pick out if you decide to get one of the lots that are available. And we're gonna show you the availability that they do have in here.
A lot. And then you get the bathroom back over here. So again, you're kind of entry level. 40 foot, but brand new 2024 edition. Again, they called us to come in. They don't even have power out here. They got it on a generator. That's how new this place is.
In entry, we're just really referencing size. We're not talking about the elegance, the luxury, and the amenities that are in here, just as far as that size space coming into versus expanding to that big 2-story home. All right, Jackson. So one of the exciting things, before we even get to this price, my friend, I wanted to show you, this is something very rare when we go into these communities, but look, all these bubbles here usually mean sold out, right? Not here. This is green for available to build, and then yellow. Look at all the inventory homes there.
Yeah, we've gone to master plan communities where they said they're sold out. We go to some where there's 3 houses left. This one is like,
they don't even have the red dot here because it's so, like I said, they just moved in here 2 days ago.
That's amazing. So now would be a good time. I mean, the rec centers, everything's coming in the future, but if you want those bigger lots, the corner lots, the cul-de-sac lots, the lake lots, that's gonna be available.
And we're in March 2024 right now.
Oh man.
And oh, by the way, Jackson.
What?
Before we get into this price, see this nice card here?
Hey, they did you good.
Just transfer this over here. If you found value in this, write us down in here, give us a call, reach out. We're here for you 24/7.
But people are coming and thinking they got to do this themselves, and this is something they can actually write. And the sales reps called us to come out. They have a relationship.
And they know us. They have our card, they have our information, they know the JoJo, they know the team. So you just got to let them know, okay? Perfect. And then as far as pricing goes, just so you know, from the bottom they have is $359.9 all the way up to $443.
Perfect. And that $443 is actually going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bed,
Yes.
2-bath house.
And just to give you context, these are 3 inventory homes or to be built. Well, they have more here as well, but just to give you some insight, you got 400s, 417. Let's see what else here. You got one they're really pushing here at 406.
Yep.
So these are really nice, just to give you some context on what these homes have and once they're built out.
Now, what about this model right now, the way it stands?
So this model, as it stands right here, this is called the Elgin model right here, and it is at $387.9.
So 387, and as you guys see there, it says 4-bed, 2-bath. So this one is currently at a 3-bedroom, 2-bath because they made that right there the office. So
and obviously that always comes at a little extra cost for them to tie in those extra amenities in there. So just reach out and see what that looks like.
But sub 400,000. I can't wait to see what else they can get in this community. Now again, we've got 2 more houses to show you. We've already gone over the price on this one. And the last one they show you is gonna be that 2-story on a 40-foot lot. You know, for somebody like me, I am looking for that 2-story home that has, you know, maybe a media room, but we do know there's a lot of clients who are just pushing for these single level homes. So we're also gonna go into this one that's painted completely black. Again, this is all that 2024 look. You've got the black metal roofs, black windows. Wait till we see inside of there and the price of it. It's gonna blow you away. If you think it's much more than here, then you're wrong. So, and now we're gonna go check out this other single level. It's by David Weekley. We've been in their houses before. I'm really excited to go in and check out this single level one. They already got the door open so you can kind of see the height in there. Super excited. And we're not able to get into it right now, but you can see, man, this is out in the country, but you're really not too far from Bridgeland. We're gonna go over this on the map, but this is a Newmark home. We've done them as well. Check this out, on the 40-foot lot. Again, this is all just 40 foot. The 60-foot lots down there, they've built a lot of them, but they're not open yet. We're gonna try and get into them and just see them in their raw state. But you see how you have that walk through that alley and the center space, you know? So we've seen those on those like 60, 70, 80-foot lots, having the center atrium. In fact, I don't even care. I'm walking through, there's contractors everywhere and stuff, but check this out. I think this is really cool. I can't wait to see these ones. And you've got basically a detached room right here. This is gonna be like a mother-in-law suite or something. I don't know what the hell this is. This is pretty cool. But you do have a half bathroom there. And then right over here, this would be your garage. Obviously it's desks and stuff right now, but that would be your garage. And then you have this center walkway area. All right, I don't know if I'm even supposed to go in here. Joe doesn't even know I'm doing this, but this will be available in no time. Check out the ceiling height on this. Really cool. And then to go through here and you see how tall these are. Again, we'll see something similar to this here in a little bit. And beautiful, big old kitchen. So, not available yet, not built yet, 2-story. Again, not built yet, not available, but 2-story homes on 40-foot lots. Unbelievable prices. Sorry, I'm walking through all this stuff. But again, I wanna go get into this second one. And that's just the other thing that I wanna stress, you know, with these, you've seen the signs, you know, they're really pushing these sales. It's hard for clients, you know, to really buy into these master plan communities when they're at such a raw state like this. But when you do talk to them, they're like, man, I'm so glad I got in when I did, because you really get to, you know, get those low low-end prices and entry-level prices before any of the stuff's built and the hype gets built around it. So here we are, we're in front of this David Weekley house. That thing is just gorgeous. And we're gonna go get inside of this. Jojo took a break, he's in the car. Joey Joe! Man, we gotta get Jojo. Jojo, you ready?
What is happening? Let's go, Jack.
Let's go. Let's get into this other one. All right, well, he's answering the phone calls of all of you that are reaching out. We appreciate and love working with all of you, but let's get into this one, Jojo.
All right, let's go.
Right away, look at that curb appeal, man. Got the big peaks, you got the black paint.
I love it. It's so neat the way they darken this piece up, but they still highlighted it with some nice lighter tones on the bottom.
I didn't even notice that. So instead of doing all white with the black tones, they went black with the white tones.
They did the reverse.
Ooh. All right, so here we go. I'm ecstatic to get into not only this second house, but that third one, the Highland home that's gonna be a 2-story house. But I gotta do what I always do and show you where in the heck are we. So we've got the blown out map here. This is Houston, Texas, obviously downtown. And the ever popular Cypress, Texas is on the 290 right here. So if you head 290 out, you obviously, you know, Joe talks about it a few times, but you got Brenham, and it's gonna be right out here to Austin. So it does make for quicker, you know, day trips over here. But right here, if you actually see, we've been in this area a few times lately, really, but you've got Waller and Hockley, right? We did the acreage estates, we talked about Hockley. And then if you notice, Bridgeland, this is the biggest master plan community in Houston, one of the most sought after, and their new section we've been into a few times is right here. The other great part about this is you have Dunham Point, another high-end Cypress master plan community, but all of this right here is Houston's premium outlets. So you even have a Costco here, but all of your movie theaters, shops, restaurants, bars are right here. So where are we at today? If you look right here, you have the city of Hockley, and there's kind of this open area. If we zoom in here, again, a lot of this is so new, you're gonna see right here, you have Highland Home. You click on it, that's that bad boy that we're gonna get into here in just a second on this video. So I just wanted to show you that even though it looks like on the map that you're just so far out there, you know, if we select this this house here, Jubilee, Tri-Point, you know, either one of them, right? And if we go directions right here to Costco, the fastest one, 13 minutes away. So the cool part about these is you have the new 99 out here, which you're just 5 minutes away from, and this can get you really anywhere that you need. You're very close, you know, to getting into the energy corridor here. You know, a lot of people moving for that. Major, you know, hospitals. There's a lot of them actually right in this area. But regardless of the reason you're moving here, it does put you very close to things. Again, we're going to start revealing more of these prices on bigger homes, and they have the 50 and 60 foot sections coming out very soon, which we will show when we go back. But for the meantime, I just want you guys to notice this is a hot spot, this Hockley, right? And again, this is sharing the same school districts as the new Bridgeland section, but the schools are gonna be right in here. So the other thing is, if you go to the website here, you're gonna notice that coming soon, they're gonna have a future, you know, resort style pool. They've already got a bunch of walking trails, but they'll have more. And I get it, when you see the drone footage right now, there's, you know, kind of mud, it's dirty, it's brand new master plan community. But in no time, this thing's going to be looking like the Bridgelands, like Siennas, like Woodland. You know, they're going to be really nice. It just takes, you know, some time to build these things out. But 270 acres of green space, they're talking all about wellness. We're going to really break that down. Again, one of the most unique features, and the first time we've ever seen it in the state of Texas. We'll break that down here in a little bit. But the other cool part is future community gardens. So they're going to have a lot of community gardens that you can go to, as well as splash pads, sport courts, dog parks. So as this thing's progressively, you know, builds out, that's when we start seeing those prices, you know, really start to elevate, and we've said that multiple times. Now we're gonna go into this second house. I loved it. We went into it, I was like, dude, this is cool. So not only do we get to see that, the last one, the 2-story, and again, these are the beginner prices. You already saw the prices of those ones, and actually we're probably going to start going down a little bit, believe it or not. But I got 2 other things that you absolutely must know before we go forward. The first thing is, every single week on Saturday we do our show, so make sure you subscribe so that you never miss it. 8 a.m. Central, put it in your calendar. 2, we actually have been getting a lot of reach outs from you local Houston people, and in fact 25% of our traffic is coming from Texas. So if you live in Houston, want to get into one of these master plan communities, we're actually receiving a lot of phone calls from local people. We can help you sell your house and get into one of these new houses. So same number, same email, call JoJo and the team, and they can take care of everything you need. Now let's go check out these other 2 homes.
All right, check out this modern prairie with the colors. This home with David Weekly Homes, not only they're energy efficient, but you're gonna see for the price you get, it's gonna be pretty stretched on the inside.
Now, Jojo, I got to admit, we already went into this one here, and I'm a two-story guy. I got 3 kiddos, and I love moving here to Texas, getting the height. So that one is awesome. This was probably the most shocking one when you walk into it, the way that it opens up, the height of the ceiling, and the finishes. But most importantly, the price of this thing is crazy. This is kind of what you picture when moving to Houston, you know, getting the heights. So again, single level home. Look at this real quick before I go in though. You got the white brick, you got all the black paint. It's just a really clean
Really nice
look.
colors.
And people, you do get a driveway. You're not gonna have to like 4x to get in. Again, this is just the model home, but eventually this will have a driveway.
Jackson, come on in and take a look around, my friend.
Ooh. Now this is nice, Jojo.
Look how far back it goes to those massive oversized windows over there too. Brings in a lot
To
of
a
natural
doggy.
lighting. That doggy right there is a special one. Again, right here, this is the garage space that would be trimmed. Well, basically it's the sales office right now.
Yep,
So
and
if
then
you
right
come-
away,
If you come into here, Jackson, this is gonna have a full bath feature here. Nice sized bedroom.
so this one actually kind of has like the in-law suite. It's separated from the
Yeah.
rest of the house up front.
And it's got a partial walk-in closet here.
So you have that, and then this one has its own private entrance with full bath.
Full bath right here.
That's nice. Now that's something unique right there, Jojo. Kind of an open air office right out of the gate. But a lot of your clients, I mean, they're asking for this office space, but not sacrificing.
Yeah, they just want to have some type of space that'll accommodate to allow for that study. And then if you look right over here, you're going to see the utility room.
Okay, you got a good sized utility room. Got some closets
And
over
again,
here.
yeah, and that's going to be your cloak closet. And
So
this
typically
door,
this is where you would walk in.
this
from
is
the-
typically where you'd be walking in from
okay.
your garage.
So that would be walled off here.
Yeah, correct.
Perfect.
So let's work our way over here and we'll get to the amazing kitchen here in just a second.
So right away, you know, the last one we were in, you kind of like, boom, you go into the hallway bedrooms. This one wraps around, so it's a little farther off.
Yeah, it wraps around, and before we pass into the bedrooms, you can take a look at the restroom right there.
All right, so it's a full bedroom there, or sorry, full bathroom. And then you've got camp wide over here. You're gonna have 2 full bedrooms over here again. Okay, so this
Walk-in
one's a
closet.
4-bedroom as well, but that one has more of a, you know, the,
It's the in-law
In-law.
style feel to it, because these over here would be your 2 secondary bedrooms that would be great for the kiddos or anything else that you need to put 2 people over here.
yep. And this is pretty cool. So you got all of this like to choose from?
Yeah, so they've already pre-selected your packages here, so you can see what they come with and design. So it's all color coordinated. So say you just really don't have a feel or an eye for the design, at least you can say, this works for me, this works for me, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
It is, and we did that remodel, and my wife is like keen on design.
Yeah.
The hardest thing that took us like weeks to figure out was color to color to
It
color
is,
to color.
it is,
And that
because you're having to pick all these little selections, and now they had a professional that picks these out, and it works.
yeah, so not only do you have all the designs here, you can see it.
Because
And
the last thing you want to do is you know, have a blue with a purple or something, right? And end
but
up
that's
messing
also
up.
talking about this area is we're at the design process because it's so new.
That's right. And so again, look at this sprawling, amazing kitchen. Again, oversized island piece with the sink in the middle.
And check that out. Is that a ton of counter space right there?
That
or
is
what?
a lot of counter space that wraps around this kitchen with
Yeah.
tons of wall cabinets as well. You do have the gas appliances, a microwave, undermount sink.
And then right away, man, that lip right here goes up a couple extra
So
feet.
right here, you walk in and this is 10-foot ceiling, and then it opens up to a 12-foot.
Man, it feels like it's like 14. I mean, that is a big open space. So this is still on a 40-foot lot. You know, it's just kind of deciding which style you like better. But this one really opens up well. Is this what's this over here? Is that a
It's going to
pantry?
be more than likely your pantry
Pantry.
area right here with your shelves.
Yeah, and you remember that other one over there was
Yeah.
wrapped around. You can see the difference there,
Yeah.
but still a good sized custom shelving there. So this would kind of be your look here now from the kitchen, is just having the more open ceilings.
Taking a look at that nice wall. I love that they're all doing the placements on these walls out here.
Yeah.
So this area is all tied into one great space, and so you see the breakfast area tied into the living area, and then your actual true kitchen over there.
Yeah,
now
check
these
it.
windows, again, keep in mind these are massive windows. Look at my height here. You still go way up there, and then they have 3 little windows as well. So there's a lot of natural lighting that comes through here.
Yeah, you can feel the space in here. It's very spacious comparative
is.
to the other one, you know, and I think that you feel that right away, even though it's the same lot size.
As you see, you have plenty of space here from not only the living area to the kitchenette here, or the dining room table, and then your open kitchen. It just sprawled out, lots of space, and then your primary room is going to be separated from everything else in the back.
Yep, and if you notice, it's a little bright, I can tell. The other one had a little bit of a lower roof line here. This one, you're still gonna get back patios on all of these, but you'll have a little bit taller of a ceiling here. So you're not getting the ultra massive one. The one we see here in a little bit, you will on the 40-foot lot, but you do get
a lot of the plans have, when you're building from dirt, they have extensions to be able to get a bigger patio space as well.
So if patios are important to people, they can actually get that built
Correct.
out. Cool. All right, let's go check out that primary. Love the colors right away.
Very clean, cool colors. Again, they accented the back wall. Again, that gives you nice ideas, and if that's something that you would like in a home.
Yep, good space. They didn't kick out the window here like we saw in the first one or
With the bay
next
windows,
one.
Correct.
Maybe it's something you could do, but you do have, enough space. Similar primary bedroom where they kicked up off the roof line there, about the same height. I would say the one in that last house we were in had a little bit, well, there it kicked up higher in here. There you go.
Yeah.
So this one went with the walk-in shower?
It went with the walk-in shower. Can you get a tub if you're looking for a tub? Absolutely. You just have to make sure that you build from ground up.
And a little bit bigger of a double vanity over here.
And what you would be surprised, Jackson, is that the linen closet here has a little bit more extra space than usual.
Oh, okay. So now you go into your walk-in closet.
And then you go into your walk-in closet. It's pretty big. They utilized one shelf, but this is big enough where you could even stack shelves.
Yeah.
Or rearrange it to customize it if that's something you're looking to do. You do that actually after closing, but it's a nice size to do that.
You don't see them painted or accented much. It's kind of cool how they did that. All right, so we're gonna head out now and again, give you the price of this one, and then we're gonna go check out that 2-story house that's right there on the corner. So, Jojo, we did find out something. The other one was a 40-foot lot. This is 45 foot, so it's just 5 foot wider, a little bit bigger on this lot.
Now, before we get into the price, again, I know you're gonna share a little bit more about the community and at the other, again, keep in mind, this is the first in Texas for the Wellness in Mind community, and as you see, this is meets stringent health standards such as water, quality, lighting, and security. Yep. So again, that's just completely new. Again, we're just out here for the first time. If this is the first one in Texas, this is the first time we're hearing it as well and bringing you that information.
Yeah, we'll go over what all that means here in a little bit, but right away, what you got?
This is gonna be a really nice community. You're gonna see it develop into something, truly remarkable at the end of the day. So that's why I'm so excited about this. But this right here, model home, Jackson, it's called the Genoa. And as you see it goes from $369,900.
And this is 2,300 square foot house.
This is 2,300 square foot house. You're not gonna go so extravagant on price if you wanted to really completely deck it out. You might be in the low 400s at that point.
So you're telling me this one we're in right now starts in the 300s and all decked out is 420, 430 max?
Yep, and as a matter of fact, what was really exciting about this lot here, they have homes even in the low 300s. This one's 350. I believe she was even telling us they had something somewhere a little bit lower than that. But if you see the inventory sheet right here, this is what's the price that you would purchase on the houses they're building. 410, 412, 400 even, and even 2 of them under $400,000.
Man, that is cool. And as you can see, that outside is very close to what we just saw. So you could paint them black, all the different colors and finishes. That's a great price, Jojo. Man, I'm glad we're uncovering this for everybody out here.
And these houses are selling out. We was walking at the board and I was telling them, I said, I see you guys already sold quite a few homes. They have 9 red sold dots on the board. So price is in the eye of the beholder, or the one that's actually signing off on it. And there is demand out here, even though it's so new. All right, Jackson, I'm excited about this home today. And reason being is because this is the most modern type style that you can have. And not only that, as you're gonna see, this is a 40-foot lot, and you're probably thinking, wow, that's very limited. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the premier builders around Houston. You've seen us in many other communities out here, and specifically like Wood Forest, Ellison. We did an amazing video out there on this home. But I want you to check the refreshed version of this house. Look how it stands with the white brick, the blacked out trim windows, the peaks up here. And when you see the inside, that's what's going to be truly stunning because it has ample space. It has an amazing sprawling kitchen, windows, everything, you name it, it's inside of here. So let's go in and take a look at it.
Now, I do need to mention it's got shocking price point too. So we did a video a couple weeks ago where we showed acreage estates. That's just over here to the west of us a little bit. And then if we head east right over here, you would have the new section of Bridgeland, which is the biggest master plan community in Houston. And this area is actually sharing the exact same school districts. This is gonna have its own schools. So it's really ground level. In fact, this is the first model in here and they called us.
This is super ground level.
Yep.
It hasn't even taken shape. As a matter of fact, there is gonna be a community center and it's not even open yet. And it's gonna be right next to where the new elementary school is gonna be. And like Jackson had mentioned, this shares over here when we were in Bridgeland, the same school district. However, this is going to have its own ecosystem and have a brand new elementary and school systems out here, not too far from where we were at the acreage lots at Lakeview. So let's come on in and take a look at this, Jackson.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want them to see, I mean, you got the metal posts here, you know, and you've got all this black, you got the metal roof as well, and these black windows. So this is again 2024 look. They called us to come out because the model was finally ready. So this is really exclusive access.
It really is, and we just really wanted to get out here and show this. The community is going to take complete shape, and we're going to share some amazing things. That this is one of the first communities in the entire state of Texas, and I will let you know what that is in a second.
Ooh, what a cliffhanger, JoJo.
All right, Jackson, so come on in and take a look at the new 2024 refreshed, amazing plan by Highland Homes.
All right, JoJo, first thing we notice is a lot of detail. And again, this is a 40-foot lot, so you're expecting something very small, but what they've done is put these massive 20-plus foot ceilings in here, but we got to go in and check out.
Well, it's not, you know, four corners, it's not just square walls, it's not just high ceilings, there's a lot of detail in here. And I'm not talking about the shiplap here, but yes, look how they diagonal the windows, the placement. I mean, the ceiling goes up and then it goes over. As far as even the stain here, this is nice what they highlighted, how this is. Usually you see that dark stain or the light maple type stain. They've done something completely different.
Yep.
If you walk over here again, as we've always shared, that's right now what they use as the welcoming center, the sales office for the community, I mean, for this particular builder. That's typically the garage.
Yep, people ask about that all the time. They just don't put driveways in for the, you know, show homes here, but here's a half bath right away. So you've got half bath in here, right when you walk in.
And what I'll tell you about this is, and this is my first impression coming into the house, Jackson, is that this house does not compromise on the spaciousness of the way this feels when you come in.
Yeah, the first thing I asked is this 50 or 60 foot lot?
It does.
Yeah.
When we first came in, you assumed that it was possibly a lot bigger because the inside of this house, it does not sacrifice on space whatsoever.
Or price. So right away you
price.
come in. I love this. So what they did is they put these ceilings up 20 something feet tall. I mean, it's way up there. You should get the old phone app out again, Joe, but you can just feel it. And then
it's nice that you have these tall ceilings.
Yeah.
It really opens it up a lot. I love the way they put the table in the backside because it really opens up to the sliders that they have on the backside. But not only that, look at this amazing kitchen. Look how big this island is.
Yep, it's a one-piece giant slab right there. And you got, you know, it's a great big open space. This is still great for entertaining. And you got my favorite is the hangout here so the kids can come do their
They can
breakfast,
still have their
whatever.
breakfast right here.
Yep.
And then on the other side, you're still cooking. And then, I mean, it's just the placement of the way they did this kitchen really functions really, really well.
Yep.
Have a nice pantry.
I think that's becoming so popular now. I mean, to have that pantry. And if you go into a house and it doesn't have it, you're like, man, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. But this is nice. They brought the cabinets here all the way up. Usually you have like 42-inch cabinets trimmed out. They have these all the way up. This is always just a nice feature the way it looks.
Yeah, and the one thing I'm noticing too is you'll see this here. This is all one piece, right? So a lot of like the other, you know, lower end stuff, you're gonna see actually the 42-inch cabinet, and then you'll have a line there, and they'll stack something on it. So this is custom, you know, look to it. It's one big piece, one big box.
I'm over here checking out what you're telling me, Jackson.
Yeah.
Anyways, over here they've made use of the space. You do have the utility room right here in the back.
Yep.
I like that they made space with the cabinet placement here. So not only do you have a dedicated pantry, but you also still have more storage space for your boxes and different things like that.
Yeah, you usually don't see that.
Yeah. So
Probably put bacon pans in one of those too.
just a lot of different things on
down
there.
below. So you still get your double, you know, your in-wall oven and the microwave there, you know, the fridge
You still
coming
have
in
your
here.
gas appliances there as well. This is a 36-inch cooktop.
And this would be, you know, your view here from the kitchen, you're cooking, getting ready. Another thing I love is they got this massive farm sink right here, you know, with the window out there. This one happens to be on a lake lot. We'll talk about some lake lots here in a little bit, but you come out and you get this big open, you know, ceiling, and then you have the walk grip there too, which kind of adds a really cool element to have that.
It is nice because anybody that's up there, kiddos, they're able to look down, call them down for
you'll
dinner
see
or
it,
anything
both
like
of them here, right there. This one has a special feature upstairs we'll get to.
We will get to that special feature.
You know what? This house is pretty sick. We'll go outside real quick, show the sliders, then we'll save that primary for the end.
And on top of that, you know, we possibly might have a little bit of rain. We're out here for you guys, rain or shine.
Yep, fixing to get nasty. Listen to me, I'm saying fixing now, JoJo.
Yeah,
that's how I talk.
Now you're becoming a true Texan, Jackson. So look at this. This is really nice. I like the way the placement of this covered back patio. Doesn't it have a real open, spacious feel to it?
Yeah, and what I want to talk about real quick is a lot of times we come out to these patios and they're not staged, and so when you come out here it does feel a little bit small, almost a little stuffy, but when they stage it, you can see that not only do you have a table here that's got 6 chairs, I had to do the math, you've also got, you know, sofas and love chairs over there, so you've got enough room, ample space, and then even in a tighter, you know, again, we're in the 40-foot lot. You're gonna be just shocked at the price of this house. This is what you think of when you move to Houston, Texas for prices, but now you got enough spot, you know, space here to have the fire pit, so definitely a ton of space if you're not looking for one of those just, you know, McMansions out here. Let's head upstairs and then we'll show that primary, because I was actually pretty shocked at, you know, how big and how nice it was for a 40-foot lot. This is a really nice feature too, I think personally, to have a separate kind of like serving space.
Yeah, it's just a formal serving space. Again, this is like we always talk about your coffee station or what you have it.
Yeah, not only that, but then over here, you got a really cool little window spot. So everywhere they could do something, you know, they added an element, which is really cool.
And I always love what Highland does. They just have some of the top-notch interior decorators on this. And
it is.
Really what it is, it's They do such a phenomenal job, and every time you walk in, you see it. It just, you know, it allows you to say, okay, this is what I want to do to my house when I purchase it, right?
Yeah. Over here's another just coat closet. I think we missed that. Yeah. So they got another coat closet there. Let's go check out upstairs.
Really excited about this piece up here too.
Yeah.
Like I said, we wanted to get out here. We came out here, a couple of months ago, and it just wasn't developed. They didn't have any power at all. And so we wanted to really get out here and get you a feel for it. One specifically is because they have some lake lots available. We have so many people reaching out saying, how do I get a lake lot? This is how you do it. Yeah,
that's one thing that most of the developments we go into, the lake lots are the first ones to go, but this one's got a bunch available.
Yeah. And they even have some cul-de-sac lots available. That they have one they told us about, Jackson. It's 10,000 square feet. That's an amazing size lot.
That is, again, and you're not going to have to pay maximum dollars for it. So you got kind of a little almost drops like game room. So this is a game room as well. So it still gives you to be able to look, you know, down to the living area, breakfast nook. Yeah, and again, guys, we stress this is the 40-foot lot, so you get this 2-story home.
And you're probably asking, well, how many bedrooms is this house? It's a 4-bedroom house. Standard basis comes as a 3-bedroom. However, they were able to expand on this house, and they actually gave a theater room and 4 bedrooms on this house.
Okay, we hadn't actually come up here yet, and they said they had a media room, and I thought it was this, but this is like a separate game room. She said this is what you can actually do to this model. In fact, she says she has this model available today. It's probably going to go quick, so you'd want to call, but now you can get the extra bedroom and this media room, and again, we'll share the price.
And they actually did this feature on the model, so they didn't leave it at the base standard 3-bedroom. They actually did this one, the 4-bedroom with this theater room. Yeah, so you get a movie theater and the 4th bedroom. Man, this is really cool. It's nice. It's very nice. It just has a really good feel to it.
Yep. All right, JoJo.
I don't know if it's the colors they did, this shiplap in the back, or look at this tic-tac-toe. You want to get whooped at it?
I'll beat you, JoJo.
Okay.
I got to ask you, Joe.
What's that?
What video is you and your kiddos ultimate? We got Lady and the Tramp, 101 Dalmatians, Peter Pan, Toy Story, Up, and Bolt.
Well, you know, I mean, so my kids are getting at, they're not like yours, Jackson. We've already kind of graduated out a little bit, but Toy Story is still an all-time favorite. For me, I'm old school. Lady and the Tramp hits it for me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. When we were kids, it was that. But I will say, I'd be interested, you guys in the comments, what is your top one? So right now, it's definitely Toy Story. I got the 4-year-old man. He's got the Woody and Buzz everywhere.
Yeah, you go back to the OG Toy Story.
That and Shrek. Unbeatable. So real quick, Jojo, this one looks like you got a bathroom here.
You do have a bathroom that works for the theater upstairs.
Okay, so you have a bathroom up here.
For this area.
For this area.
Let's just call it for your common area.
Gotcha.
So you have a bedroom here, Jackson, and you'd be surprised to know there's a full bath over here as well with stand-in shower.
So that's nice. Okay, so this is private. It's not shared with anybody. Walk-in tile shower, and then you have a full walk-in closet here. And I don't know what's behind this one. We'll check it. Look at that. It's like a linen towel closet. That's a lot of space, JoJo.
They made use of the linen, obviously, because of the size of the restroom.
So this is kind of its own private suite over here,
It's its own little private suite up here. Imagine right across the way they have the theater room.
Man.
You know, some kids want to try to call it a gaming room now, right?
Yeah, no. So let's go into this wing here.
All right, so let's go back over here to the other side where you would find the other 2 bedrooms, and you would find one right here to the right, Jackson.
Check that out. And they actually have it as like an office setup right now, but walk-in closet, so it does make it a full bedroom.
And I'll meet you over here once you walk that bedroom.
Hey.
So this bedroom again, opposite side from the other one that had the full bath. And as you'll see over here, Jackson, there's a full bath over here.
Okay, and a big walk-in closet here. And that's a pass-through.
Yes,
dang, I like that. That's a baby honeycomb tile. I like that. Can you guys see that in the video? And the green, we've been talking about that. 2024 is the year of green. I love it. That's a really cool pattern.
Yeah, it's a nice pattern. This little pattern here is really neat, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, this crosses over to here to the hallway. So actually this bedroom that you walked in a while ago, it feeds right into here.
Yep, full shower and tub, which is kind of nice. That's what we're learning. We had to put the tub upstairs for the kiddos. So that's kind of nice. They had a tub up here, tub and shower.
So this house, Highland, the way they do this house, you get the high ceilings, you get the modern farmhouse style, the interior, the exterior, you get a game room, a theater room, 4 bedrooms. Some people that reach out, they're like, you know what, Joe, we like the 4,000 plus square feet, but we just don't need that much space, you know? So this is where you get it. You're still conveniently located, straight shot into downtown because 290 is right here. You still get to enjoy going out of bounds. You know, if you look up Brenham, Texas, that's pretty cool. That's where they make Bluebell ice cream.
A couple sausage makers over there.
Oh, that's right. Even the good sausage and Chapel Hill.
Yeah, this is going to be your direct shot over to Austin, Texas. I mean, your day trip, you know, from here.
And Jackson, you guys need to check out the bluebonnets. It's about to be bluebonnet season.
It is. We saw them last year. That's pretty cool. So, all right, well, let's go get to some prices, JoJo.
All right, so let's go do that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
They give you plenty of closet space, which is really nice.
Oh, JoJo just discovered a double door.
And I locked you out of there, right?
You did. Double door closet here, so.
More storage space for
board games, blankets, you name it. Plenty big. Let me back up there. There you go. Now they stored a little paint in there.
There you
but
go.
yeah, that's
cool.
cool.
Help you out a little bit there, Jackson. I got it. I really like the way they did this, you know.
I did too.
Would you add something like this to your house, or do you feel like this just belongs in the model home?
I want to do it in our office. We've been talking about building an office and doing almost like and what you can see is they actually painted the wall brown behind it and then just did this stain. That's a cool look.
That's very clever.
The other thing I noticed, JoJo, is look at all these windows, I think, without breaking them, they all open. So you could really, you know, during the winter months and stuff, you know, get a lot of that sunshine in here.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Oh.
Bump my elbow. I was
you,
looking at your window placement up there. Didn't realize how it's coming down.
You still gonna be able to open up them sliders, JoJo?
So again, guys, this is what you get into this house. As you see on film, you get the high ceilings, this amazing sprawling kitchen with this nice island. You still get your gas appliances, all this, and let's just go over there and find out what that price is in square footage. Yes, and then as you can see here,
so I ain't gonna lie, we went and actually started doing the prices and we did the prices. And then I realized we didn't even go into the primary. So you will hear the prices here in a second, but JoJo.
Yeah?
You know what we forgot?
What's that?
The primary. I ain't lying, man. We gotta go do it.
How did we bypass the primary?
I don't know, but we gotta go show them before we do the prices. So, all right, JoJo, take us in here.
All right, so let's come into the owner's retreat, known as the primary bedroom. Check this out, Jay. Jay.
That's all right, Jay Wilk, whatever.
Hey, I was about to call you my son's name, huh?
Well, it's funny because, you know, where you grow up, everybody just called me Wilk or Wilkie. But Jackson, you know, now that I'm new here, I'll go with it. But first of all, man, check out the ceiling height.
The ceiling,
is cool.
I love that they arched it up. They give it a little bit more height. Again, it's still an offset up in the green tone, you know, on this room.
And actually, we're going to show you in a little bit because, like I said, we goofed up and we talked about how you can add this. This is something that we love.
The bay window, yeah.
And we're going to show you how you can add this to any one of your houses. It's really cool. So here's your view over here. Again, you get the black windows. You get this kick out here so you get enough room for the chairs. And then
let's come over here into the primary.
2024's newest colors, nice and light.
And
ooh,
here we go.
Slider.
So you still have quartz countertops, double vanity sinks, Jackson, soaker tub. Look at this absolutely beautiful seamless glass walk-in shower.
Yeah, that is nice. And guys, I want to stress it to you. We've been going into some of these massive houses, $1 million on an acre, and they can really spread these things out. But again, this is your 40-foot lot. This is as entry as it gets, but you can see just how big it is. And again, the prices that we're gonna share here in a little bit, you'll be shocked, but look how nice and high-end these things are. You got the big oversized shower.
Look at the nice color of this tile. Jackson, what do you think about that new color?
That's what I just said. I'm into this lighter colored and stains.
And it gives it that spa feel almost, right?
It's light and bright. I like it. So what you got going on? First of all, you got the toilet right in there, right in between with its own door. And then
you have a nice walk-in closet.
Got a good sized closet. Again, this isn't gonna be, double closets, massive, like we see on those 80-foot lots. But for the smallest lots you find here in Houston to have, this nice a bathroom and the entry level, man, you're sniffing everything. Which one's better?
I think I like this one. This one has a more soft touch to it, Jackson. This one has a very outdoorsy. That's probably your style.
Are we the sniffingest most YouTubers ever? Man, we smell cedar beams. We smell soap. We're smellers. All right, now we can go check out the prices.
All right, so let's go. Okay, before we get to the price, hold on. What I told you about earlier, there's something that you need to know that is completely exclusive. First time here in Houston, Texas. As a matter of fact, in the entire state of Texas, Jackson. And what is that? This is what's called the wellness community.
Wellness zone. So break it down. What does that mean?
Wellness zone. So there's a lot in it. It's not what you're just seeing here, the nature, the exploration and all that stuff. What it means is, where am I going to get
right
to?
Right here.
Okay, right over here is that every one of these homes in this community, not including this one, they have that where it says clean water, they come with reverse osmosis. And one of the things that I'm excited about that is that it's just not your kitchen sink. It's actually tied into when you put your refrigerator in and it has its water spout. So that's even reverse osmosis.
Now you don't have to get those water filters.
Yep, you got your AC clean filtered media filters there. Fresh air and home automation, everything is tied in. So this is completely new for an entire community to have that as a standard.
Yeah, and as you could see, when we were talking about them, they were really going on this wellness thing. So as you can see, future commercials. So what they're trying to do is get maybe like a Whole Foods, or a Sprouts type or a commercial stuff. What am I trying to say? Grocery store.
Basically, because nobody knows what's actually going in, but they do want a big grocer to come in and something that's on the health line. So what that's to be, we'll have to find out what that future looks like in here. But we do know an elementary school's going in here. There's a future rec center, and they have 40-foot lots all the way up to 60-foot lots in this community. And one of the best things about it is that they have lake lots right now. You're able to get in to find cul-de-sac lots. You're able to pick your best lots before it takes full development and everybody gets wind of it.
All right, now let's do the price, JoJo.
So there's many features. One thing I absolutely love about Highland Homes is that we can come in here with you, look at the interactive plan, and you can see these floor plans on what they have, and then you're able to come in here and even put like fireplace, and you see how it just inserts. You want a bay window over here into the primary. You want an extended back patio, you're able to do that.
So
you're able to see all the stuff and the placements of what that looks like if you were to build something out what we call building from dirt.
Hey, you've been holding out on me, Joe. I didn't know that was... You've been helping a lot of people do this stuff.
That's just one of them. I'm going to tell you right now, as we stand in here, March 2024, the entry-level price that they have on the ground to purchase right now in a single-level home is right under $400,000.
Jeez. And then what about like the one that we're in today and they have...
So the one that we're in today, if
every bell and whistle,
if you love this house, right now as it stands, its base of it is like 2,100-ish square feet. And then with the extension of the fourth bedroom, the theater room, this one's right under $500,000 and right at about 2,600 square feet. And then as you can see here, this is the one we were talking about. You're right at that 5. You have to reach out. I'll let you know what we can do for you.
Yeah, but there's a couple like 4 bedrooms here starting at $399.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of the benefit of coming out this far and also hitting the development before.
And we won't tell you about what that looks like if you're interested, and we can go to bat for you. But not only that, every builder's offering incentives from week to week. So we don't really want to put that out there because if you come in next week, it could change, and actually it could change to your favor. You just have to reach out and let us know.
All right, I'm super curious. I personally like the 2-story, the big tall ceilings, but what house did you prefer most? Comment down below and we're gonna do a poll and see which one of those houses you like best. And if you missed it, we actually went to a master plan community that had all brand new 2024 floor plans. If you have not seen these houses in Houston, Texas yet, you are completely missing out. Top master plan community, 2024 floor plans, go check out that video right there.